The programmer just died. And so we just found her body. Alright, so now we're investigating, and we're in the girls' locker room. And there's a hentai poster on the wall. Is that weird? There's one in the guys' room too, but why is there one in the girls' room? We almost spent time with it too. Alright, so... And this is blind for me, I've never played this before. Alright. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of the crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
What? Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiends creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then, this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
Is it real? What are you saying? Genocide Jack is here in our school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room.
huh?
Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? 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 Oh shit. She fainted. That did not sound good. Ooh! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh,
That's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
oh.
So she's a hemophobic? I imagine she does not want to watch too many horror films then.
This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. You know what I mean? No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Hey, Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. What the fuck? In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. What? This is someone Kiazo this so I can make a Brokeback emote. Oh, that's... Oh my god.
Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
Alright, this is kind of freaking me out. Guys.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom. I see a truth in a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything is fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be the best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? What's up, dog?
If you need help, I don't mind.
Taka, could you help me?
Huh? She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Oh god, I can't...
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Oh boy. Then, it happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us? Another one of us killed? A fellow classmate?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So, please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it, too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
What's up, viewers? I just decided to try this the next day, and we're kind of stuck on it now. We gotta like finish it out. It's too intense. I've like killed my voice though. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object!
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object! Show a little respect, or I'll beat some into you!
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because...
If we don't solve this mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna go drop Toko off at her room.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout de suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started?
But...
We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Damn, they got a little bit on the Babe poster. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor. And this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Okay. There's a fresh bloodstain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with the blood during the murder. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came in here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So, you're saying she came in here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Kilos, oh my god. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember. She said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex, I can't help wondering what it might be. It's that she might die. That's what do you mean the cause of the complex? Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Maybe this gun was used to... No. Impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Say bye to the poster one last time? I think we'll be back, I think. Alex is the bear showing up again? Probably. He's like the main... he's like the main antagonist of the game. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with all our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes? The card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorists on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct! So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto. I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But, am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out a loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things? You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow someone's... In order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or I'll charge you with criminal with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Damn, he's getting real uppity with me. Shout out to the bitch who gave me everything. What's up, bud?
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. And like, I'm gonna have to do anything here. Like, we came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? A surveillance camera. And there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. The main character is retarded. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here? Byakuya. I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loading your handbook to another student.
This is my like flashback voice.
Loading your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only after loading a handbook is prohibited. But when someone else is perfectly fine.
I see. Yeah. Now I understand.
What?
I want to play Overwatch. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see the death? I'll show you real quick. Just so you know, get it. Just so you can look forward to the next one. All right, here we go. Just a little recap from last time. Oh, come on. And this guy's thing is he was like the ultimate baseball player. This music is like really killing it. Oh man, this is like so fucked up when I saw it the first time I saw it. Yeah, that scene right here. Ugh. Oh yeah, Pillia's in like bed right now. Oh. There's my walkthrough, guys. Don't look. Okay. Oh fuck. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. A super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't fucking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. And it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness was. What its weakness was, right? This is a visual novel, guys. And I kind of just want to get through it. Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable. It's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? you're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it. And I can show you. Alright, I mean, are you... Oh, wait.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, I missed this. Alright, Papilio. Good night. Is there really proof? There's something I'd like to take to you. There's something I'd like you to take. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Who you too? Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
'Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please! You gotta help me!
Please!
This is a serious emergency! Please! Please! You gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hina?
'Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I am intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Where's her room? Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. You guys are too slow! I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah. Good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Oh my god. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a grasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. In just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah, this fuckboy right here. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow. I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Netflix and kill? Now he is bae. Now he can get it. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Byakuya?
It's Byakuya.
Oh, I was saying it right. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But...
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But... Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. She just admitted to murder. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Why are we following him around, though? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
If I remember, on the other side of this door... It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Tom is into some kinky stuff. Is this Tom? Viewers? Whoa! There's so many books and files. What's up, Fantastico? And so much dust too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No. I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Oh shit, this is Illuminati confirmed. If you're ready to be if you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. I mean, I'm already locked in the school, you dumbass. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into this bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Why are they in the school? What else am I supposed to be, like, looking at here? Oh, god damn it. Okay, I already... There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges on the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over here, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it. But, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may want The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents, and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to a variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there is a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that these materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cold cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed the specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best is yet to come. For the second characteristics, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were the members of the police and the other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. Yeah, it's you fuckboy.
So, in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Gah! Mounting the victim, you say? We don't have free time yet, Zoff.
In other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us.
interesting.
I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a little look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Okay.
Byakuya? About that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos from the crime scene of each crime had been collected.
Oh shit.
The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30.
Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Come here, cheetah.
There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodless was left in the victim's own blood.
Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page? Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays. Either day or night. The most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this.
Are we gonna die? Or is he gonna try to kill us?
This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder?
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality.
A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
let's go.
Alright. We should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we?
Ah! Wait! Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
He took me all the way out here so that I would think that it was what's her name, right? Like he just made it like super obvious, but I don't know. My character's a moron. Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together for the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
God, what a dick. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, it felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. Oh my god. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go. Investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene. The girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have something... The others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Wow, Alex, you're really putting everything together.
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah. Miss Londonberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be? Footstep simulator? I really wish the main character will die. He's too dumb to live. Oh wait, the poster changed. Because the Babe poster was in the other one. That was here. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. There's a poop stain on the floor. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Nice. Okay. Girls bully the boy they like. That's so 80s. Hey, Kyoko. Have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed. However...
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But...
So then...
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Okay. It's kind of weird. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Why is it up to me? What the fuck? With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in kind of a crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. Oh my god. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Thoroughly, Alex, don't be a pansy. Can you lose in this game? I wasn't able to stay up for the first trial. Yeah, you can lose. On the last thing, I lost. I had to do it over in the last trial. Well, the one thing that's most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. It's the blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait! That reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? Oh my god. What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Okay. She can go in the both locker rooms. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
The fuck? Okay, then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
I can't really say.
Oh shit.
I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
Is she winking at me right now?
We have protein coffee?
in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain?
But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Oh shit, I said that. Fuck. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there were never a stain here to begin with?
Okay.
Dude had... Oh, fuck it. He said this shit already. Alright, I guess so. I talked to this guy already. Alright.
This door leads to...
Ah, fuck. So I need to go to the library. Are all the characters dumb in this game? Yeah, except when I get to actually make the decisions. What's the best part of this game are the trials, to be honest. This, like, the investigating is really like, it's. I mean, for the most part, it's pretty linear. Like, and
There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not.
I'm looking at the cable though.
The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there.
What the hell? Didn't you say something about, like, an extension cord?
I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who knew... the only one who would do something like that... I can't think of anyone but Byakuya!
Ah, fuck. Oh shit, nice.
Nice, too.
Can I examine the lamp? There we go.
Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Oh my god, put it together, homie.
Alright, I need to go to the warehouse, right? Oh shit! He scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god.
Bath?
Wait. Restroom. Spoiler, there's a second game. Oh, this bitch. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From a food, to clothes, to towels. There's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew that you were going to ask me for that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
Bottom tier? Oh my god.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she had broken a rule, none of us would ever... If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So, apparently, she went to the girls' Should I just think out his voice? She went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to get some exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of that track jacket or duffel bag Celeste says she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. So Claire likes sexual harassment? Wow. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course! Of course? I know this. She's my girlfriend, alright? God, what? God, this game, God. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange, but didn't really hang out with any of the other girls much. I was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Who's gonna be our side piece, Alex? Kyoko's gonna be our side piece. I fucked up though, and I gave her the hand bra thing. Remember? She got all pissed off. Can't wait till next free time. Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Okay, thanks. Hit the hand bra. We're going in on Kyoko next. Oh, it's trial time, baby.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
I think so, Tina. In before Toko is a guy.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Rip. Begin the class trial? Or... it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Oh boy. Oh fuck, that god fucking bear. I hate doing it. Ahem! So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah. Toko's not here. And... Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding! I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, and just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then. Hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.